Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to JPWHU TV. My name is John, your host, as always. And as always, guys, it looks like my ideas have come to fruition. This is perfect. It looks like it's absolutely working perfectly fine. Keith, good morning. As you can see, your comment is here up on the live chat. So if somebody else is watching, there's another person watching at the moment. So if you want to, Keith, or we want to put another comment in, then by all means, please feel free to do so because it will come up exactly the same. So guys, the majority of this is I've mimicked the layout I was using on StreamYard, but I'm not using that at the moment. I'm using the OBS software, which a lot of people have actually recommended over the last few years. I just thought I'd give it a go. So look, Andy, here you go, mate. There's your comment up there. Rick, good morning. Almost instantaneous. Harry's comments come up there as well, guys, as I say. So no need to click on each individual comment anymore like you do with StreamYard. All the conversations will be straight up there straight away. It's great, actually. Do you know what I actually prefer using this? I really genuinely do. I absolutely love using this software. It's brilliant. It's completely free. Keith, yes, no, actually, I don't think he will. I think he might be on the bench. It might be on the bench. What? It's F3. Hello, welcome. Great to see you, Andy. Your comments coming up again in a second. There you go. Ta-da! I'm absolutely loving this, guys. But yeah, this is brilliant. Eden, good morning. It should come up again in a minute. There you go. Yep, there it is. It's F3, I think you pronounced that. Score predictions for today. I don't know. Thank you, Ben. I'm glad you like this. Thank you very much, mate. This is all for free. Every single inch of this is all free service. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I had last week off work and I spent in fact 98% of yesterday finding out how to use OBS. I really genuinely look at. Keith, thank you very much, mate. I'm glad you think it's fresh. But Frithy, I'm thinking 2-1, maybe 3-1, maybe 3-1. Who knows? But yeah, it's good. Darren, bedtime for me. Well, good night, mate. Well, good morning because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. But I'm glad you guys are watching. So yeah, very glad this is working properly. So, as you can, obviously today's game is live on Sky Sports box office. So as you can see here, the boycott the pay-per-view and by all means, of course, I know everybody's a lot of people are skint at the minute, especially with the new lockdown. But at the same point, guys, there are people who are in even worse situations than us, and if you can, by all means, doesn't have to be the $14.95, but there is a crowdfunding link in the description below, and it'd be great to see that. Now, I'm going to try and figure out a way of getting the count so we can see how many people are on this chat, because I can see it here. It's nice, but let me just try and do it. Let me just try and do something just very quickly. String quality good. Bit of a slow bit rate. I don't know. I have no idea how you figure that one out. How you figure that out? But I'll sort something out anyway. But yeah, guys. Mark, welcome. And I'm glad you're liking the new look. As I say, it's all completely free. There are a couple of disadvantages to using the OBS software, unfortunately. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Rick says 2-1. Busy says Allaire needs to prove himself to Moyes that he can be worthy, especially if we bring in Jovic. That's not a bad shout, mate, to be honest. Jovic up front, he's not had the best of times at the moment. Maybe both of them aren't because they're not playing together. If Jovic comes in at some point, possibly, could we be looking at a combination of the new Tony Cottee and Frank McAvenny? Time will tell, of course. Fizzy says Allaire needs some up there with him. Agreed. Keith says 5-2 West Ham. Jason, welcome. Thank you. I'm glad it looks good for you. So yeah, everything works. pretty much everything works. And of course, notwithstanding, of course, this as well, the channel sponsor 3retro.com. So it's great to have that up there as well. I can actually point to it properly as well, for that matter. Like when I'm usually like piddling around doing stuff, but here, because the screen's small, I can just literally go bang straight there. Very, very good. Really enjoying it. But guys, yeah, as I said, there's also going to be a new piece of information coming into the stream as well. Jason says 3-0. Good shout there, mate. Very good shout. Right. So yeah. So as I say, take that off now. There you go. Boom. So yeah. And also, guys, we're gonna have this as well, which I don't think anybody's been using before. If they have, ta-da! We've got this. Look, we've got that. So people will stop asking what the time's going to be and what the score's going to be. Thank you to, if anybody's watching, I highly doubt it, but thank you very much to the guys over at FlexiScore who set that up. You've been very, very useful for it. Very, very useful. It's going to be fun to have that on there as well. To have would be very useful to have during the game. And of course, as purely as an example, it's pretty much live as well. So as you see, there you go. There's a clock running, and I can stop it. It's reset it back to normal, so that's going to be very, very handy for it. Fitcher said, did you see what Rice said, that he wants to be like a Yaya Toure and Patrick Vieira could mean that he could be with us long term? That yes, I didn't see that, but I know he said that before, Frizzy, so I think that's an old story. But yeah, because that was floating around in January time. Keith says, must have been stressful learning this. It was. I started at 10 o'clock yesterday morning and didn't finish until about 4 o'clock. I had no breaks, so 6 hours straight. Had lunch at 4 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. But yeah, so Keith asked, would you do a daily lockdown stream? Now, mate, I can't. It was too stressful doing it during the day and trying to work at the same point as well. You know, getting topics together, it takes a lot of effort. I'd love to, because I really, really enjoyed it. That's why it changed down to the weekly live chats as well. So I'm going to be using this as well for that matter. But yeah, so guys, as I said, I'm glad it all works. Glad you like the look of it. I'll just take that off now because we're not going to be using that for a little while yet. But yeah, it's interesting times ahead for the channel. So if you're liking this, guys, and if you those that are new, by all means, please do hit the subscribe button. It'd be very, 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 very handy for you guys to subscribe, to try and get this, because I mean we seem to be stuck in limbo at the moment for 1,690 subscribers, and it's a little bit tricky as it stands. And but yeah, you know, it'd be nice to try and get some more subscribers on board. And so by all means, please do share this. Let everybody know as well. But yeah, you know, so what else we got? Who's saying what? Andy says he likes it. Thanks, mate. What are you going to drink for the game? I don't know yet. I've got to go food shopping in a little bit, so I'm going to get myself the. I'm going to go and get myself some beer somehow. But yeah, I haven't made my mind up. Probably going to be dark fruits again, mate, as it always is. But Jason says I would play Fornals up front with Saeed on the wing. I wouldn't risk it, Jace. To be honest with you, we need somebody with a bit more pace than Fornals, especially up front. I love Fornals. He's a proper number 10. He shouldn't be out on the wing, but yeah, I wouldn't put him up on his own. I really wouldn't. Or probably, you're probably saying sitting along behind Allaire, I'm guessing from that. But yeah, it's going to be. But I can see it. But yeah, I wouldn't stick him up front properly. Keith says we could do a 4-4-2. I'm thinking he means a 4-4-2 rather than 4-2-2. Darren says, oh, sorry, I thought you meant now was 2 a.m. Darren's on at 2 a.m. over here, so see you all then. Okay, good to see you, Daz, mate. I hope you're keeping all right. It's been a while since I've heard from you properly, mate. But I hope you and your family are doing well. And of course, I'm glad, you know, I'm sure Richie's buzzing to still be in the top four of the Fantasy League team. So yeah, good. So guys, as I say, that's it for the minute. As I say, it's just purely wanted to test it to make sure everything was working okay. I'm very, very glad that it is. And as a result, I will see you guys at 5 to 8 UK time. So 5 to 2 for Darren. We will talk about the lineup